25 minutes past the hour. We have a very special guest who's in town for a limited time.
That's right.
You have Tyler Stone. If you probably recognize the name and the face, if you watch Bravo, you saw him on Top Chef. And we actually had him on the show earlier this year, back in February.
That's right.
February, March, you were in town, yeah.
Absolutely.
And you hung out with us, showed off, you got your new cookbook, your new knife set, and so you're in town for the Desert Living Home Show at the Convention Center.
That's right.
And you're going to be doing demos over there.
We're going to do cooking
right?
demos, so you get to check out all the great home show stuff, but then again, everyone likes to eat, everyone likes to cook, so I'll show some great tips and tricks and have some fun.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
And you brought something in that's very cool for our Foodie Friday segment. Samada's in the wings with her fork ready. I know you're going to make dessert, but how you're going to make this ice cream is pretty cool.
It's literally very cool.
It's
literally.
Nice,
so we're going to do
pun.
a quick cherry chocolate ice cream because that's a real popular flavor.
Okay.
We're going to take...
And you're making this with liquid nitrogen.
Yeah, we're going to make it just like that.
Can you see this big tank over here, guys? It's a huge... I'm staying back.
That's right. They use it at the dermatologist, to take off the spots and everything.
I had a wart taken off years ago with liquid nitrogen, right?
That's how they do it.
Okay, show me how to make ice cream with this
We've got
stuff.
some just really nice, these are just frozen sweet Bing cherries.
Okay.
We're going to take some heavy cream. And this is so easy, you can make the base ahead of time and then freeze it whenever you want, or keep it in the freezer already frozen.
Okay.
And if it ever melts, if you're using the nitrogen, which I say kids don't try this at home because it can be dangerous.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's negative 320.4 degrees below zero Fahrenheit. So it's extremely cold. You can freeze alcohol. You can do all kinds of crazy things. It's really cool.
So heavy cream and...
This is just half and half because sometimes the heavy cream's too rich, so we like to mix them a little bit.
Gotcha.
I'm just going to mix it with the cherry. If you want it chunky, you can leave the cherries whole. If you want a more smooth texture, puree it. We just have some plain white sugar. Right. You can use anything. If you want to use a brown sugar, make like a nice brown sugar caramel flavor, that's great.
Gotcha.
You can use vanilla. You can use anything you want. But we're going to use the white sugar. That way it tastes more like cherries and not like brown sugar.
Gotcha.
You can use agave and other things, but I like to just keep it simple. Also, you want to add just a touch more sugar than you normally would. So if it tastes a little too sweet while it's liquid, that's okay. When you freeze it, you're not going to taste the extra sweetness. It's going to be just perfect. All
right, I'm looking forward to this freeze thing. Here we go.
So,
by the way, there is one. I looked it up, and I've been there.
Yeah.
There is an ice cream shop called Nitro Infusions in Old Town La Quinta.
Oh, wow.
And they make ice cream with liquid nitrogen.
It's very popular all over the country, I think.
Now you're putting in chocolate.
So we'll put a little bit of the chocolate chunks. We're going to save some for the garnish on top.
Oh, man.
But this will take maybe about 30 seconds to freeze.
Okay, here we go.
So let me bring it a little closer. Okay. So this looks like a liquid, looks like water, but it's not water.
Yeah.
It's very cold.
Look at that.
And it freezes so fast that it creates a very smooth texture. Much smoother than a conventional ice cream maker.
That feels good. I think I'm ready to get a facial now. It's like, there we go. Are we going to go into cryostasis? We're going to freeze. Samada, come here. We'll freeze you for a couple years.
So
come here.
check
Take
this
years
out.
off your life.
There's your ice cream.
Look at that.
Maybe just a touch more, and we'll get it a little bit firmer. But basically, you just freeze it till it's the consistency. If you like soft serve, don't add as much. If you like it firmer, add a little more nitro. But if you don't have this at home, which you probably won't, just use a home ice cream maker like Grandma used to use.
Okay.
And that works fine. So basically, we'll take our scoop.
This would have been cool during Halloween.
Oh, absolutely. It's like a cauldron, right?
Yeah.
So we can put our ice cream right on our cake there. And then just take some chocolate.
Ready to go.
Sprinkle that around. You want to try it?
Get it close to that. There we go, Rich. Thanks.
You probably don't want to try this. It's no good.
No, I probably don't.
Be careful. It's a little cold.
Bye, Samada. See you later. Look at the. It's like perfect thick consistency, like old school ice cream that you would.
Well, and if it ever gets too hard, you always have to let it warm up because it's so cold that it sometimes can overfreeze. But it was really delicious, very fresh.
It was amazing.
And you know what's in the ice cream. There's only sugar, cream, and flavoring. So it's very simple.
Spoon? Is there an extra spoon?
Would you like it right out of the scoop?
Put the information on the screen as we head to break, guys. If you want to see Tyler and all the good fun stuff out at the Desert Living Home Show, go see him. It's opened up today through the weekend. Samada's going to be out there with a live report coming up at 11 o'clock.
So
Thanks so much, Chef. That is very cool.
My pleasure.
You're watching KMIR News in the Morning. We'll be right back as we stuff our face with this amazing ice cream.
Foodie Friday is brought to you by What's Cooking with Jan Boydston.